So very busy. I have three kids. So I have an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, and or 11-year-old, sorry, and a 13-year-old. And then we have actually, in the last 2 years, we've moved around quite a bit. We've had some just major life adjustments. So we have actually moved 7 times 4 states in the last 2 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Wow.
so it's a very, very, very lot, but it's been good. So I'm blessed now that I get to stay at home, and my husband works full time, and so I get to take care of the kids in the house and do that. So it's been a change, but it's been a good change. So
Yeah, moving around a lot and plus three kids. I mean, just the three kids is enough for everything to be crazy.
well, originally I'm from Arkansas, and we moved to Seattle for a season for about 5 years. And I grew up with the home garden fresh foods of the South, and
Oh,
I loved it. It was great. And when I moved to Seattle, there it was a whole different dynamic of it, but it was all a lot of natural fresh products. But I've noticed the vibrance of it and the flavors of it, and it was like, how is it that both of these are homegrown and yet so different? And so I've always had a passion just to be able to grow my own vegetables and have my own garden, but not really knowing how to do it or where to start. And so I've played around with things from time to time, grow a tomato plant here or there, and some succeed and some don't. But it's, don't give up, keep trying. And so that's just what kind of got me on the path. And then when I saw the Oasis Box online, I was like, what is this all about? And the fact that I could bring my kids into it and kind of pass that on and teach them. And believe it or not, my kids actually love their fruits and vegetables. They're big on just plain steamed broccoli. They don't need the cheese on top of it and all the
that's
flavors. And
awesome.
they love roasted. What am I thinking of? Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
Um,
that's
yes,
not
yeah. And everybody's like,
an
wait, no,
unusual thing for kids.
right, right. And so it was just, there's so many different vegetables and fruits and things that you can grow, and just learning how to grow those things and just trying new things. And that's what I've loved about the boxes is it's something different every month. And some of the things I'm like, wait, no, I would not. I won't eat that. But then we grow it and the kids try it and they're like, oh, this is different or this is good. And so it just opens us to new things, which has been cool.
Oh, that's
They
awesome.
are, but I mean, you got to buy them from the store, and then if you stick them in the fridge or on a shelf, they get missed. You sometimes you don't think about it, you get busy. When you have a garden, which is something that we've been doing with you, what's nice about that is when they're out there watering and they're out there caring for it, as they see the fruits grow, they can pick it right then and there, take it in
Oh,
the house and eat it.
yeah.
And so that to me has just been different, but and better. Like what's in your product, you know what you're getting, and it's as fresh can be. So the flavors, are just amazing.
Oh,
And so I've actually enjoyed that more, and I see my kids eating more fruits and vegetables, because they're growing it, and then they've just, they'll go out there and pick a mint just to chew. Can I go pick a mint, mom? And they'll just chew on it, and I'm like, okay, so
why not?
I'm going to go off of from Jasmine's perspective, my daughter.
Right.
She, for me, I think it's the hands-on
Mm,
aspect. So to get the whatever seed and activity that we're going to be doing that for that month, like I think that's her favorite thing, and having the instructions, just the step by step. I mean, and it's not. I love that it's not geared towards parents, where
mm,
it's an activity that we're doing and our kids are coming and helping us with it,
right.
but that it's a kids activity and we're assisting them. So it has a very different feel. And so it's more, they can take ownership of, this is my project, and mom or dad or, grandparents are here to help me learn about this. And so really you kind of let them take the reins, which I love that. And the instructions are written in a way that, I mean, she's in second grade and she can read them, and I don't read them. She reads them and she tells me what we need to do.
Absolutely
And
fantastic.
yeah, and the different parts of it are so simple that, even from like making the newspaper seed container pods. I don't remember how the wording of it. but it's just folding paper, but it's something so simple but so useful. And just to be able to do that with her, like she just loves it. So I like that hands-on and the
Awesome.
instructions that come with it. I think those are her favorite. But I mean, every piece is beneficial, and we do every single piece. I mean, we go through the whole thing and make sure that we do it all, and she enjoys all of it. So
That's
there's
awesome.
never been anything that she's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Like she, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing?
It's
So
unbiased. So
that's okay. You can see your passion and love for it, and
I
that's
love
and that's
that.
something that I appreciate. And you know, when we watch the videos, even my daughter just loves that as well, to see that passion, that there is other people out there that are just as excited about the experience, and so that makes it all more the worthwhile of getting to do this with you. So
Awesome.
and
Awesome.
your team, they're awesome.
Thank you. Thank
um for me, it was just it's a great experience. It's educational. Your kids are always wanting to learn something. So this is something that they can benefit, that your whole family can benefit from. It's providing healthy food, so it's a way to, you know, provide nutrition for you, and then the just the interaction with getting to spend that quality time with your kid. I couldn't change that for the world. I love that time. We were so busy in our schedules and everything, and so to know that, oh, the box is coming, and then the box comes, and it's just that set aside time that you get to spend with your kids, and just seeing the excitement and what they're learning. And I have actually learned so much from this as well. I think it's totally worth it to invest in it. Um,
thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate
there's
that.
there's a big age difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
So their activities are very different, you know, as far as school activities and extracurricular activities.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes a lot of that takes the older two away because they're so involved in sports and music and different things like that.
Right.
And so there are times where they do help her, you know, or she'll encourage them, you know, well, come look at the tomatoes we're growing, or look at the microgreens, or, you know, or we have them sitting on the counter like, what is that? And, oh, well, Jasmine's been growing that. And so then she can explain, like, I don't even have to tell them. She can teach them and explain to them the process, or what we're growing, and you should try it. And she'll, you know, she'll just take it right off the vine or right off there, cut it, and just hand it to them and be like, here, you know. And so they get to experience it as well, just in a different way. So like you said, they all do get to benefit in some form or fashion. So it's been
Mm-hmm.
really awesome.
Awesome. I'm so happy to hear
Well,
that.
thank you. I
Yeah.
will say the Facebook group, I mean, that's just another added bonus that I have really enjoyed, because in there, not only are we sharing, but we get to see what others are doing. And sometimes they're expanding even past the projects. And so you really get to learn a lot about growing your own things. But you also there's so much interaction in there. And, you know, if you're having a problem, if you do have something that just doesn't work as what you thought, being able to share that in that group and hearing the feedback and being able to, you know, try it again, or what did you, you know, just troubleshooting, that has been that's been gold as well, just to have that interaction with other people and seeing, oh, look at what they're growing, or this is what it should look like, or you know, just being able to have those pictures and those images and the interaction. So that's been really beneficial as well, and getting to
Awesome.
hear from you too. So
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it is. It is. It is for me.
yes, absolutely, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye bye.